What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're going back to Muse. Yes, indeed. Muse Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Macradom, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 46% of the vote, moving it from number 933 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Muse with its song called Falling Down.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We're sending help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, okay, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Muse Live Videos. Okay. And the video has 272,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Muse, Falling Down, live at London Astoria 2000. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
6/8 blues. I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. I remember when I posted the filming schedule. I just posted it yesterday. I posted on Sunday. Today is Monday. I remember in the comments people were saying he's gonna fall asleep to this song. He's gonna hate this song. He's gonna find the song boring. I mean, listen. Am I ever gonna say that I find blues songs mind-blowing? From a songwriting standpoint, no. I'm never gonna say that. Blues is some of the easiest chordal progression songs to follow. I will say that there have been performances of blues songs, performances from an instrumental standpoint or from a vocal standpoint that have blown me away, absolutely. But from a songwriting standpoint, nah, not really. Not that I can recall. None stand out. So we got this slow, laid-back 6/8 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nothing wrong with that. We're in A. Not a bad key for blues at all. A is a very typical key for blues. I love how they went from the A, they went down a minor third to the F sharp. I liked that. That sounded really good. And then, if I'm not mistaken, from the F sharp, let me go back. Let me see if I can. I want to say for the F sharp they went to the F, but I'm not 100% certain about that. Okay, here's the F sharp. Oh, no. F sharp. To F, right? To A, okay. From the A to the C sharp, which is the major third. Now we'll go to the D. And the funny thing is, when I heard them go from the C sharp to the D, I was thinking to myself, okay, if they're smart, they're going to go from the D to the D sharp to the E, to the fifth of the A, that dominant fifth. Really drive it home for when we go back to the A, it resolves nicely. And I was right. Listen, check this out. Here's the D. To the D sharp, to the E. Here it comes. Back to the A again. That made such perfect sense. It really did. I was like, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting the F sharp. I wasn't expecting the F sharp. I wasn't expecting from A down to the F sharp, down to the F, back up to the A. I wasn't expecting that. The funny thing is, when they went to the C sharp, they went to the major third, that's when I was like, okay, I see exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go C sharp to D sharp to E. So the first half, didn't expect it, didn't predict it. But the second half, it was very predictable, and I'm glad they did it. I'm really glad they did it. Everybody sounds good. It's interesting to see Dom play an electric upright. That's interesting. The drums sound really nice. It's good to see the drummer using those rattan bundles rather than just a regular drumstick. I think it's very appropriate for the style of the song, for the direction of the song. If nothing else, from a dynamic standpoint, I think it's definitely the right call. Guitar playing, very simplistic. He's not shredding. He's not doing anything crazy with the guitar. He's keeping it very basic and very simple, letting his vocals do the work as far as carrying the main melodic line, which sound good. So I don't have a problem with this. I'm not hating on it. It sounds good. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm loving this and I'm going to put this on a playlist. I'm not saying that, but I got no reason to hate this at all. It sounds fine. Sounds perfectly fine. And I'm not falling asleep. Contrary to what everybody was saying in the comments, no, I'm not hating it. No, I'm not falling asleep. No, I'm not bored. So Shows what you guys know. Nice. Toast again. Back to the F sharp, to the F, to the A, yep, to the C sharp, to the D, D sharp, to the E. Nice. Nice. I got no problem with it. I got no issue with it. It sounded fine. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like my mind's blown either, but I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating it. It was really well done actually. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Muse with Falling Down. This was a request from Macrodom, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 46% of the vote, moving up from number 933 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay, there's not a lot to talk about. There isn't. This is going to be a short review. I can guarantee you. Let's start off with the score and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.8. Yeah, 6.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, the 6.8, what does that mean? Well, a 6.8 would translate to a pretty good skill rating, so I think overall this was a pretty good performance. It would get 3 out of 5 stars and it would get a B letter grade. So there you go, a 6.8, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with this score? So glad you asked. Okay, look, this was a very simple blues song. It was very simple. A very typical 6/8 feel blues pattern, kind of like a Chicago style blues. We can go with that. I love the fact that the drummer was using those rattan bundles instead of normal drumsticks. I think regular drumsticks, I mean, I think they would have worked, but I think they would have been a little hard on their attacks. I think it would have been a little too pronounced, but I think it was very appropriate for the feel and the style of the song. It was nice to see Dom playing an electric upright. That was cool, giving it a really nice, authentic blues sound. Could he have done it on a bass guitar? Yeah, he could have. You know, you EQ your bass right. You could get very close. It's still an electric. I mean, I know it's an electric upright, but still an electric. There's no hollow body to create any type of a resonance, but still sounded really good. I liked it. I think it just added to the authenticity of the blues feel, so it was nice. The guitar playing, very cool. Kind of, who am I thinking of? The guitar player. I'm thinking of Jeff Healey, maybe? Or, I mean, Stevie Ray Vaughan to some extent, yeah. God, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of guitar players. Jeff Beck, maybe. Yeah, maybe some Beck in there. When it came to his style, when it came to Matt's style of guitar playing, he definitely emulated a 6/8 feel blues guitar in style. Not so much what he was playing, but how he was playing it, his approach. You know, every once in a while, you know, like coming out towards the end of the song, he went, you know, he got those really hard attacks, muted it, and then come back in with a nice soft attack on the next chord. Very blues flavored, that little section there. I was like, oh God. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was expecting that, because I wasn't. I wasn't sure what to expect from what he was gonna do on the guitar as far as how he was gonna play. But I heard him do that and I was like, that's very blues right there. Yes, we've heard a lot of guitar players do stuff like that. As far as the chordal progression goes, it's nothing special. It's your typical blues progression from a 6/8 Chicago style. I will say, I should have expected it, but I didn't expect it. So when it happened, it was a nice surprise. Going from the A to the F sharp to the F, back up to the A again. Didn't see that coming. Now here's the thing though. When they went from the A to the C sharp, to the major third, I was like, I know what they're gonna do next. They're gonna go to the D, then they're gonna go to the D sharp, then they go to the E. And sure enough, that's exactly what they did. Predictable, that part was, but the first half of it wasn't. So it was a nice little touch. The focus on this song obviously was on the vocal performance. It sounded really good. I'll give credit where credit's due. Not always the biggest fan of when Matt goes up into the falsetto range. I mean, he's kind of hit and miss with me when it comes to that. Sometimes his falsetto is very strong, very full, very well projected and supported. And other times his falsetto has been breathy and airy and thin. I will say this. It wasn't strong. It wasn't. It was very laid back, but for this style of song, it was appropriate. I think that's exactly what he was going for. I don't think that was accidental. He was trying his best to make his vocals have that type of a sound, have that type of projection and power, the little that it had for the style of song and for what the vocal line called for. So I think what he was doing was absolutely 100% on purpose, and it sounded good for the sake of this song, in the context of this song. Now, if you were to take that same vocal approach and put it on another song, like, I don't know, let's just first song that comes off my head. How about Psycho? Take that vocal style and put it on Psycho. No, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit at all. It's gonna sound terrible, as a matter of fact. But for this style of song, it works. It's absolutely appropriate. And this is how I'm coming up with the 6.8. Like I said, nothing about this blew my mind. Nothing about this blew me away. Nothing about this, I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I think it was impressive. But at the same time, it wasn't bad. And I love it when people in the comments say things like, oh, DH is gonna hate this. Oh, DH is gonna fall asleep. DH is gonna be bored. I want to be very clear. I didn't hate this. I wasn't bored, and I never fell asleep. The song kept me engaged for sure. And it was very well executed. Overall, I think they did a pretty good job. So I didn't hate it, that's for sure. So yeah, a 6.8. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in nice shiny bows, shall we? We got a 6.8, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make a difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.